Welcome to Miss Dragon's Menagerie. Everyone is welcome, everyone is accepted. The only requirement is that you are loving, kind, and respectful to one another. Bad behavior will not be tolerated.
Hello, everyone. Sorry I'm late. My youngest decided he wanted to upgrade his telephone today. So now I have to go and get a picture of my driver's license so they know. Good God, phones are expensive nowadays. It's ungodly. I gotta see if I can still find that. Okay, so, all right, yay, I'm trying to multitask now. I lost you guys. Oh, okay, welcome in, who's ever watching. Welcome the replay crew. Yeah, I got to get this done in a certain amount of time, so I make sure they ship the phone out. His iPhone is an 11, so yeah, I got to take pictures. Allow, yes. Allow all this other fun stuff that. Let's see, within the box and hold. Great, I have to actually use two hands. I have to do the back. Hey, suspicious, how goes it? Oh man, so much going on today. After this, I gotta go and pick up the granddaughter. And have her for the night and then shopping tomorrow. Since they're moving somebody out of a house tomorrow morning. And my son wants to be there to help. Doing good. Blood work yesterday said I'm fabulous. Everything's good except for my protein stores. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, that sounds good. Hey, buddy. Hey, Ben, how goes it? Oh, that sounds good because I have all of that. Maybe I'll see if because the granddaughter doesn't get Nutella at her other house, at mom and dad's house, because older sister's allergic to nuts, all sesame seeds even. So you may now come close this window. Okay, so all right, so that should mean it's on its way. Good. So yeah, get my driver's license back in here before I take off after this. Probably won't be a full show. I gotta go finish getting ready and then go get her from daycare. And bring a snack with her because there's no way in hell I'm going to feed her toxic McDonald's food. Ugh. I need to teach her that that's toxic. So when her dad wants her to go to McDonald's, she can say, Daddy, that's toxic. I don't want to eat it. So I'd rather just go get a little tiny organic mini carrots and give that to her. Oh God, it's it's everywhere. It is everywhere. And in the bigger cities, it's worse. I mean, I'm slowly becoming an agoraphobe. So, all right. Yeah. But did I bring? No. Okay. I need to take my meds now that I've buried them. Oh God, you should see my table. It is just a disaster. Okay. Where's my muscle relaxant? This floor? Great. Got everything up out of the way. This here is my problem now. And my meds. Where in the hell are my meds? I got my pain pill. I got my regular meds. I have my tile. Where did they go? My muscle relaxant is so tiny that I'm not finding it. Yeah, if y'all could see this desk, it's horrendous. Yeah, it's just horrid. Okay, there's that. I was hoping. I always keep extra meds somewhere. And there's the Tylenol. I moved everything to go order this phone. So, we are in a KP5 solar storm right now. So, yeah. So if anybody feels yucky, that's part of it today. We've been having issues these last few days. Okay, can't find the muscle relaxant. And this is going to be vulgar because I didn't bring in my other pop, but I'm the only one who'll drink this anyway. But I got to get this down so it kicks in before I get into my car. And they say a life of a housewife can be boring. Oh, yep. Uh-huh. Okay. Nope, don't sit down here. Shit, I was hoping I knocked it off the tray. Off the desk. Nope. No can do there, Hal. Can't find it. Yeah. My son's got nope, I didn't shove it under my keys either. My son's taking the baby to Seattle here in a couple of weeks. Hold on. I agree this is vulgar and unladylike. But I don't have a cup in here to pour it into, and I need to take my meds. So, yeah. Still don't know. But here, I'll give you an idea what I'm sitting here with. Oh shit, I didn't send it over. You went up to the cabin yesterday. I don't need to. God damn it, how did I? No. Fucking, even though my generation designed a lot of this technology, still working on how to use it. But no, got to turn the screen down. Come on, where's the screen? No. Well, that's what I'm working with. There we go. This is the mess. This is why I can't find my muscle relaxant in here. The mess I have to work with. Oh, good Lord. Yep, still can't find it. So how'd everybody's yesterday go? Hey, Neek. How'd everybody's yesterday go? Mine went pretty good. Got up there to the Forest Service cabin, and it's all the same inside. So. Oh, yeah, this desk. Everything I've picked up that I don't know exactly where to put yet either went into that plastic box or on the desk. And the plastic box I just took off the desk. Yeah. So I've got I just got to slow down and put little things away now. Before the granddaughter loves tape. This has to go out with me when I go, or she'll want the whole roll. So, thank you. Yes. Suspicious. Happy birthday. Neek had a birthday last weekend. Yeah, that we were on our way home and I saw them, so I was able to pull over. That passes, since it's not open, you can't go across it yet till Memorial Day weekend. There's rarely people on the road, so I was able to pull over, take a video out of my car window. Yeah. The 9-year-old even got her phone out and got a video. She was pretty excited. On the way up, we saw 2 deer, and then we saw 2 elk. I saw 2 elk about halfway. Well, the only one who'd know where I'm talking about is Neek. Is Halfway Flats, which is along the river. So I've never seen him down that far on Chinook Pass. White Pass, that's a difference because they have the Oak Creek feeding station. I love you too, Nick. How are you doing? So they're the Oak Creek feeding station, so they tend to stay on that side, that pass, as opposed to that pass. Oh, I know. It's a very strong word, and it takes a lot. It sucks more energy out of us having that line, using that word than it is the person that we don't like. So good, Nick. Good. Yeah, it takes a lot of our energy away from us using that word. So I don't, I may dislike them, not approve of them. You know, I might even call them a couple other names, but I don't like to use the H word. Usually the word that I use starts with an R and ends in a D. Um, but it's not popular. But according to my yard sign, I still use the word. Well, studies have shown the more birthdays we have, the longer we live. So, yeah, I don't. I automatically know what year of Super Bowl it is, or how old Star Trek is, because we're all the same age. So, my physician, who's my age, he's got cancer too, and he's like, "Have you got to the fucking stage? You just, this is I'm going to enjoy the last bit I got," and I'm like, "Pretty much, yeah." Hmm. That's a short I did a long time ago. But yes, studies show the more birthdays you have, the longer you live. Um, he cracked me up. He's what's nice is yeah, he's an MD, but we try natural things first before we go off to anything pharmaceutical, which is great. That's why I drink cherry juice every night. Tart cherry juice. I guess it doesn't make a difference what if it's tart cherry juice, just as long as it's cherry juice, I guess. So, but for some reason, I'm stuck on tart cherry juice. You can get it in pill form, but nah. The ones I got at the health food store were like this big. It's just like I'll just drink a swig out of a glass and call it good. Oh yeah, I don't. I forgot to ask him if I get off my uric acid medication. Shit, can't think how to pronounce it. Starts with an A. I know it when I read it on the bottle, but I can't pronounce it. I'd like to stop that one. I haven't had beetroot by itself. I've had the beetroot with, I think it's pomegranate and blueberries and something else from BioTrust. It's not bad. It's like, uh, you didn't put enough sugar in your raspberry Kool-Aid in the summer when you were growing up because you didn't have any sugar. Not like you could go to your parents to ask for money to go buy sugar because they were never home. So, God, I remember as a kid, I doubt anybody did this, but for some reason it was a thing at my school. Uh, Kool-Aid packs, but instead it was sugar, salt, and then we'd stick our fingers in there and eat it with. I don't know why we did it, but yeah. So with a red finger or a purple finger, or yeah, not sure why we did it. But, I also remember dyeing hair with the Kool-Aid. That really shows my age. Yeah, it was. Mm. Oh God, what short did I had to watch? I watched the other day, and I'm like, oh good God, to what that they'd stick. I'd have to have food to chase it. I usually take my morning pills, which is I just took my potassium and my Uh, well, I just took it, so I don't have it. My Citracal vitamin D that's like this big. So, yep. There's just oh my God, pickle juice. Um, I mean, I like pickle juice on its own. Don't drink too much though, or you don't leave the bathroom. Found that out too. For some reason, a couple years ago, it was so god awful hot outside, and for some reason, um, pickle juice, cold, ice cold pickle juice was hitting the spot, and you hit the spot all right. I had a spot I had to sit in for quite a while, but it just tasted so good. I must have been missing something to have it taste that good at that time. So yeah, and if you watched, what is it, Castaway with Wilson? Too much coconut water will do the same thing. I haven't pushed that one to find out though. Yeah, no kidding. Um, I don't know how one would weaponize that. Hmm. Now you got me thinking. Um, I mean, not everybody's gonna sit down and want to drink pickle juice, nor can you hide the flavor of pickle juice. So, hmm but oh man, my my poor son has needed a phone for a long time, and this work bonus comes in tomorrow. I said, how about I buy it today? You pay me back next week. Okay. So let's hope I will have to remind him next week. Nah, I'm sure glad they show up because I need new tires. I mean, the tread's good. The weather checking, not good. So thank you, buddy. Um, so yeah, I'm hoping it'll come in because would ideally like new set of tires before I go for Mother's Day to the cabin. But if not, if I at least get them ordered and then get down to probably discount tire. Sweet. Tomorrow night, I should be baby free and be able to. Yeah. Um. Oh yeah, the trolls. Yeah. I only have the one, thank goodness. Um. But where in the hell was I? Oh, but the tomorrow should be baby free. Should be good today. After I pick her up, we're going to Costco and get some stuff, so I don't have to take. Got to take her shopping with me tomorrow. Um, she does really, really good. But hit Costco today and maybe find one of those meals you get out of the case and call that dinner. Because she will eat Costco meatloaf. Oh God, that stuff's good. I don't know how good it is for you, but I'll. It's like eating for me. It's like eating candy, and according to my blood work, I have to slow down on that. So, mmm, yum. It's like me trying because a customer did a Subway meatball sandwich with tuna fish. It's not bad. I mean, the tuna fish just tastes like marinara sauce. So, but yeah, it was quite the experiment making it when he first ordered. I was like, "Is this good?" He's like, "Oh hell, yeah, it's good." I'm like, "You sure?" But he sat there and ate it right there. Oh, salads. Yeah, I haven't had a salad in a week. It's like I don't. My idea of dinner is mashed potatoes and protein, fruit. I'll eat fruit. Vegetables, no. Oh God, we had somebody because I worked. I worked as a cashier at the local grocery store, and I started in fall through winter as a cashier. That was cold because the doors were right there. And even with the little heater vent, kind of like Costco's got that blows down, still cold, froze our ass off. So I had an opportunity to go back to the deli. It was and anybody who works there had to deal with deli, bakery, Subway, and I was like, I'll go. It's warm. I will go. Part of me kicks myself for going, but we had a guy ask for, what do you call it? Parmesan cheese. I stood there and looked at him for a couple of seconds, like, what? Oh, you mean Parmesan cheese? I was like, what the hell is Parmesan? You know? It's different. I mean, the chocolate covered bacon and the peanut butter, I can understand. The mayonnaise. So good. Oh, God dang, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I mean, I put mayonnaise on my corn. So, mummified cow. Beef jerky? What, mamas? Well, who's meowing at me? Mamas? What? I think she wants outside. Hold on, guys. Yeah, there you go. She's from Parmesia. If I can pick her up, I can put her outside quickly. If I can pick her up. Oh, no, she walked away. On outside, mamas? No, we don't want to go through the whole house. No, no. Oh, you smell like outside. Oh. No, not more. Not mine. Okay. And she's out. And she's outside. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, no. Mm-mm. I grew up on Miracle Whip. Dad's idea of a salad was cut up tomatoes, lettuce, Miracle Whip. And once I buy Costco jars of mayonnaise. Once those 2 jars are empty, I'm gonna start making my own. So oh boy, that had to have been a bit awkward. Yes. Most of the people we had to deal with spoke Spanish, so I could make a sandwich in Spanish. I probably couldn't anymore. I'd have to brush up on, was it like onions and pepinos were like your green peppers or your pepperoncinis or your jalapeno. I mean, we had one lady who brought her kid in. Great, fine, not a problem. Brought her kid in and wanted the kid to order, which was fine. Kids got to learn how to order, but it's taking forever. The mother was trying to help him decide. I said, I got an idea. Since I worked 9 years in resource, I'm like, okay. Yeah. Yep. So I was just like, okay, I'm going to ask you which one you want, and you raise your hand whether you want it or not. Smooth, worked great. Kid got through there. He was very proud of himself because he picked out his own sandwich. So, yeah, I know just enough, and the pronunciation just enough to get my ass in trouble where they think I can speak it, and yet no, I don't. I mean, mother uh, got as far as teaching me eyes, nose, mouth, and I think ears, and that's as far as I got. And I had to pick it up along the way, but it didn't stick. And then, of course, I had to take French class in school. 3 years of that. Still can't speak it. Can't conjugate any of those verbs at all. No, out the door. They're gone. But I did know enough to hear my great great aunt and my mother look at me and call me a little gordita. I'm like, yeah, I looked at Keith and went, I'm ready to go home now. And I mean, back then I was in a size 10. But since I wasn't the size 0, I was in high school. Yeah, I was too fat. So I got what was it? I dropped off some of mother's clothes at the Goodwill, and hopefully somebody can use a petite small. Uh, uh-huh. Yeah. I'm pretty good at that, and I can read it better than I can speak it. I can read it and understand. It's just like growing up reading the back of your bottles in French that, when we were younger, since stuff was between here and Canada, it was English and French. So I'd sit there to practice my French reading since we didn't have phones to take in there with us. Um, yeah. Oh yeah. If you get a good handle on the English language, a lot of it, especially French, you can start to make out and get a good idea. Do I want to know what you're doing with 100 of the last ones? Oh, I need to put my glasses on so I can read it better. Oh, you got the thermometers, not okay. I'm not going. Do you know the difference? I remember this joke as younger. The difference between a oral thermometer and the other one? Taste. As a kid who grew up knowing the difference between the two different types of thermometers. At first, I was like, "The shape?" And hubby's like, "No, the taste." I'm like, "Ah, damn it!" Oh God, yeah. I don't know what I still have in the cupboard that has mercury in it. It's a thermometer with mercury, and I don't remember which one it is. I don't want to break it because I don't want to lose that mercury. So, God, the kids' shoes, Skechers, when they first came out, had the light up shoes 30 years ago, and they're sitting there, and so I'm watching hubby and my father-in-law try to figure out how these shoes light up. And I'm looking at them, I goes, "It's a mercury switch. That's all it is." And they're just looking at me. No, they wouldn't put that in the kids' shoes. I'm like, it reacts like the mercury switches I had at work when I worked for Yakima Valley School. Yeah. And then about a month later, there's a thing in the newspaper when they're sitting down reading it, and I'm going, "Yep, it's mercury. I told you guys, it's mercury." There was an address to send your shoes back. At that point, they grew out of them, and I got rid of them. So um, I kick myself now for not cutting them open and getting the mercury out. But yeah, what about Earth? That may stop some people. So mhm. It's not the length of the thermometer; it's how you use it. So. Mhm. God, I have an outside snowman thermometer that's God knows how old. I've got in my garage. I mean, I should put it up outside, but my luck it'll break, and I don't know how old it is. I know it's at least 40 years old. That much I know. Number 2 pencil or a tuna can. Good God, a tuna can. I had to sit there and think of how good Lord, yes, no, mm-mm. Um, what did my oldest say at one point when he was younger? He says, "I just wanna get a tramp stamp that just reads, 'Exit only.'" It's like, "Okay." He never did, thank goodness. It's, you can imagine trying to hide that up later on in life. Um, what did he end up with? He wrote he had tattooed his now ex-wife's name. And I'm like, "Why did you do that?" Yeah. Well, now it's a nice peony right on the side of his neck. And I said, "Well," I said, "your Grandma McDaniel's like peonies. So we can just say that if someone asks, why you have a peony on your neck." But would you be able to see it? Yeah, no. It's like, what that reminds me. Oh my God. I saw somewhere where how would I put it lightly? Marital tools come with a flashlight. And I remember joking around going, "What the hell you need a flashlight for? It's not like you're gonna be able to see, you know?" And someone comments, "For the heat." I went, "Okay, I'll give you that one." But yeah, I remember thinking, why in the hell is there a flashlight on this? Uh, uh, oh, oh my. Yeah. Oh God, my eldest, just, if he was sick, he was sick. There was no holding anything down. Nah, he's because of that factor, he still doesn't mind grape flavored stuff. Early millennials do not like the grape flavored stuff because that's what everything was in. So I'm like, got to the point. If you don't hold this down, you get your Tylenol in a different way. Uh, He did his best to hold the Tylenol I gave him down. But yeah, any kind of medicine he give a bit. I'm like, fine, we need to lower your temperature, like it or not. So. Mhm. Oh my God. I can't repeat that joke here, but if anybody's watched Predator, the first one, the joke that involves Echo. Yeah, I can't repeat it. Um, somebody, I don't even remember. I remember who said it, but I don't remember who they're talking about. Referencing to a cow. Sounds rude. Mayonnaise jar? I didn't put it together till I got older and realized your lids on your mayonnaise jar are they're not your canning jar size lids. And I was just like, it took me, I had to have been in my 20s for my brain went, oh my God, that's what that's about. I wasn't, I was in my 20s when I figured out, what's the, AC/DC did it. You shook me all night long. I was in my 20s when I realized what it was all about. And I was like, oh, fuck. And of course, I'd been listening to this since ninth grade when Back in Black came out. And I was just like, oh, shit. And then I was in, I think, my 40s when I paid attention to who did the song Imaginary Lover. We were driving, and I still remember where I was. I was going down Young's grade. We were listening to this song, and I usually sing along because I love to sing, even though I'm not a soprano anymore like I was in school. And uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Along with Pearl Necklace. Um, so we're driving and I'm like, wait, hold up. So we sit there and we listen and we're like, oh shit, that's what it's about. Green Day I could understand. Jenny I could understand. But I was just and I'm like, oh, hmm you know. I grew up a bit naive. Um, very naive. I mean, um what I grew up calling uh, a raccoon, the shorter version, um, I didn't know until I was in my 20s, and um, uh, hubby had to tell me what that was about. That was also another name. Am I going, really? You know, my my dad's family are from Colorado and northern Idaho. That's just, they came from, down south. So I didn't know. I said, oh God, yeah, that one. And my Sharona. I'm sitting there. This was, when the how they move the younger ones from place to place to place to place. Um, there's that lyric, uh, the touch of the younger ones. I was like, holy balls. Yeah. Uh-huh. That one was obvious, but you got the push-ups. Yeah. Um, I don't think anyone but David Lee Roth could sing that song and get that. Most people would, if it wasn't David Lee Roth, it would take people a while to figure out what it's about. But the fact that it was David Lee Roth and the way he sang it, you're going, yeah, I know what this is all about. So yeah. Oh God, I got a kick out of playing that one. When uh my ex daughter-in-law, my beautiful ex daughter-in-law, her and my son started dating when she's 16. So when she turned 17, I started playing that for him. He's like, God damn, mom, knock it off. Because there was a 4-year age difference. Luckily, her parents loved him. They still love him. And so they were together till 17 years, I think, too. So yeah, I just didn't agonize him with that song that year. But yeah, I want to look at her Instagram and she hasn't posted anything. I know how the pregnancy's going with her mother on Facebook. So I keep track of her that way. I gotta I have the yard sale pile, and then I have the pile for her for the baby. Get rid of the stroller. Get rid of the gate. Get rid of. She can have it all. The stroller's a little too early because it's one of those big old. She hasn't even had the baby yet, but she's gonna get one of those big tire jogging baby jogger strollers, and so that'll be nice. If not, her mother jogs, so she can take the baby outside. Yeah. Oh, there was and it was a short here on YouTube. Um, uh, Michael Jackson's "They Don't Care About Us." In the beginning, and I had to. I was like, I watched the short, and I'm like, wait. Let me go to title. Let me get. Let me see if the title has the lyrics. Um, how do I word this? Say the religion of the guy who owns Pornhub. Oh, the religion of the guy. I don't know. They may be the same guy who owns OnlyFans. 3-letter word. That was in the lyrics, and another derogatory word starting with K for the other one was also in the lyrics. It's like, how in the hell did he get away with that? I was like, wow. And that's quite the song. If you sit there and read the lyrics and you listen to it, you're going, they don't care about us. No shit, they haven't cared about us for a long time. Oh God, cherry pie. Ah, God rest the leader's soul. Yep. Licking the beaters. Yep. What was it? A lot of things that go back and watch Mork and Mindy now. You'll be going, oh, I missed that as a kid. Yeah. A lot of old shows you go back and watch and you go, oh. Though I think I never know for sure if it was a line from Leave It to Beaver. But I remember the joke as a kid was the raunchiest line you ever heard on TV when you were younger was it's supposed to be when Fever was getting in trouble by his parents. When Mother, Barbara Billingsley, was, Ward, I think you were a little hard on the beaver last night. So, yep. Remember growing up here and that going, never knew if that was an actual line from the TV. I mean, I watched the show as a kid. I watched it, Dobie Gillis, Rat Patrol, Dark Shadows, all that kind of stuff. But yeah. Three's Company. Oh, yeah. He was a great comedian. And then watching him, was it him and Bernie Mac in Bad Santa? And then losing both of them. So, oh, yeah. You know how many times I got called Chrissy Snow? Especially in computer class. Back in the days when we had the old 10-inch floppy disks we put in computer games where you read and you chose A, B, or C, which direction the next question's going to come up, or you learn to start to learn how to program on DOS. Start to get a really good handle on that in school. Don't have a computer for a few years. Get a computer and go, what is this shit? I can't do a C command. I can't write anything, because that Windows 3.0 is what came on the computer. It took me forever to get to a C prompt, and I'm like, I couldn't even find a C prompt on this thing now. So, oh yeah, or it's another one I figured out early. Is it in Walk This Way from Toys in the Attic? Can't catch me because the rabbit done died. I remember having to ask my folks about that one. And then my mother telling me, oh, yeah, that was an early form of a pregnancy test. It's like, oh, you mean they killed the rabbit for that? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, aw. So, yeah, there's a lot of things that. Good old music. Yeah, going down, Mr. Tyler. That was. Shit, whose wife was that? I don't remember anymore. But yeah, that term still gets thrown around here at the house to pick something up or whatever. Because, well, we're the age where we watched music videos, God forbid, on MTV. So I can't remember whose wife that was. Was the actress or not? Well, playing the actress, whatever it was. Yeah. God, back when Vixen. I always loved that video. That was fun. Love in the Elevator, yep. Or what was another one, came out, I think, in my 20s, maybe, I think probably my 20s, early 20s. Kiss's song, "Lick It Up." I'm sitting there listening to that going, "Mhm, mhm," and I think that was a period where they had, Eric Carr as a drummer, not Peter Criss. So, I mean, you strand me on a deserted island, I gotta have music. I don't care about TV. I gotta have my music. It's like, what was it? Well, the 9-year-old wanted to play Godzilla, the Blue Oyster Cult version. And what else did she play? Um, shit. But yeah, she likes the old 80s rock. So I know. I remember what was it being a kid? Kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. And God, I saw Kiss Dress to Kill was their first album I saw. So I was trying to, because I'd listened to the stuff on the radio, got from, and I remember seeing the album and showing my mom, see, they're not that bad, Mom. They're dressed in suits, you know. It still wouldn't have anything to do with it. So, mm-hmm. God, I used to. I know we're gonna have to redo all of it in the El Camino, but the El Camino, I used to get it so loud in there that I couldn't even hear myself scream. I'm surprised I'm not deaf. But the speakers in the El Camino are, for back in '84, they were, 9-inch Pioneer speakers, and since it was an El Camino, uh, plywood box built up, so the speakers were mounted in the box, so they would go up instead of being mounted behind you, trying to go through the seat and all that. And they're bolted into the bed. But I forget the guy's name. I'm pretty sure it was him who tried to steal them. And you can see where they tried to the little tray that's in the back of an El Camino. They tried to take a crowbar to get them out, and still didn't work. But yeah. Oh God, that would have been a great idea. Though Mother saw the cover of um, was it Moving Pictures, and the other one with the pentagram, So that could pretty much, yeah. And somewhere in a weird random record case in the garage, I have 2112. I hid it away when we went on that Tipper Gore thing, in music. So that's been the only way I got to keep 2112. So War Pigs, yes. I have to listen to Iron Man again. Oh, I love the song War Pigs. It's great. But, oh, Jesus. Oh, God, I know. It's ridiculous. How long it took to try to convince my mother, and I never did stick. It's like symbols are only what you give what you put importance on them. They don't mean shit. I mean, let's see, most people look at some people, depending on who you are, will look at the goat as a religious devil symbol, or if you're in Mexico, they're a soccer team. It just depends on where you're Chivas, you know. Yeah, I mean, and what I was taught within I I am a lifetime member of witch school. Um, that what we wear. Oh yes, I could not even play Hair of the Dog in 7th grade. The teacher said, "Nope, nope, cannot play that," because we were allowed to bring music from home. Yeah, I remember my band teacher was like, "No, can't play that one." Yeah. Wonder why. Um, but what we wear is with the point up would be really considered the masculine version. That'd be the athame. Upside down with a, inverted would be the chalice, male, female. So basically this is the male version that we wear. Oh God, I still love Hair of the Dog. Yeah. Yeah. Even the 9-year-old loves Hair of the Dog. And she knows Don't Take That One to School either on her Spotify. So what time is it? It's 2:15. I gotta get rolling, guys. I gotta go change my shirt and I gotta go put the vacuum away so I don't trip over it when I come bring in groceries. I was trying to get as much done as I could before, because tonight I ain't gonna get squat done, but we'll get to watch Gabby's Dollhouse and Paw Patrol. So exciting. I mean, I'm trying to get her into Blaze and the Monster Machine, because that teaches you some math and some physics. I want her to be a STEM kid, but I mean, my kids are that way, and I don't remember which one of them looked at me one time when they were younger and says, "Mom, why does everything have to be a history or a science lesson?" I said, "Because you need to know it. That's why." So I won't be back tomorrow. I don't think, depending, I probably not. I got to I'll be wrangling the 4-year-old with me, but I'll be back Monday. So, guys, have a wonderful weekend. Have a fabulous weekend. Tomorrow, like I said, it's shopping day. It's moving the gal day. Saturday is my oldest is in a marathon, so I got to do that. Won't be. I was supposed to go down to the Lower Valley and see some classmates. Won't be able to do that because I'm going to be moving and I got to be there for my kids. So, and then I'm just going to sleep all day. So I love you all, guys. All my love, Miss Dragon. Have a great weekend, everyone. Do me a favor, take a nap for me and send the energy this way. I'm going to need it. Take care, guys. Have fun. I'll catch you all on the flip side.
Thank you for being part of Miss Dragon's menagerie. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All my love, Miss Dragon.